Yeah, man. We got to start from the scratch. Fuck. Anyway, I apologize. On the last stream, I was getting impatient because something happened and then it sent everything down. It was downhill from there. So let's build it back up. Let's do a roll call. Yeah. We're going to start from the top. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? One time for your mind. Why? City, state, zip. We got the Venmo donation, that Patreon. We working. Shout out to Mexico, Westchester, Rodeo, DMV, gang, gang. Me and you, yo mama and yo cousin too. Oh, they got classics.
Yo, Mac, I don't even understand how they didn't understand you in that Mary joint.
Yeah, I
Keep
know.
that up in the stairs.
Where y'all at? Shout out to KC, Missouri, and Fremont, 6 Side, Toronto. We got El Paso, Texas in the building, Santa Ana, California, Boxing Eagle Valley. They call me Eagle Valley. Look, San Bernardino. That's the 909, say it backwards. The best boxing expert in the world, Ego the Magnificent. I'm alright. I do alright. Shout out to San Diego. And all y'all haters, don't be mad. UPS is hiring. They still hiring. They about to start hiring again for the holidays. We gotta get another beat. Ooh, yeah. Woo! Wu-Tang Killer beat forever. Yeah. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? New media. Where's my crown? Shout out to Hayward 510. Hey, this video is even raw too on the buildings. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? City, state, zip. Where y'all at? In the comment section. Ego play the locks, all for love. Damn, y'all don't like my choice? Locks, all for love. Y'all ain't even liking my selection. They don't have the beat. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can vibe with this one. Brooklyn 772. We got the 773 in the house. Chirac, what up? Where y'all at? City, state, zip, where you at? This that lock shit on that black shit. Styles P is underrated for sure. SP the Ghost. That's it. Y'all don't feel like doing a roll call? I don't see nobody repping they blocks. Nobody repping they boroughs. Let's get it. Y'all want me to just jump back into it, huh? Because the last stream got kaput. They still feel me, want to kill me, drill me, like, oh my. All right, let's jump right. Damn, y'all got me on some classic shit. I gotta get back to writing. Shout out to Noya. Anyway, the fans are funny. What the? We are having crazy shit. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Is the stream working for y'all? If it's working, put a 5. On my end, it says it's fucked up. Is the stream working for you guys? Put 5. The chat screen ain't moving. Is anyone else having a problem with the chat screen? Can y'all see the chat screen moving? Hello, is the chat screen moving? Testing 1 2. Is the chat screen moving? Well, someone said it wasn't moving. You stole the demo phone from Sprint, huh? You said it ain't moving. You stole the demo phone. It's like a dummy phone that don't really work. All right, listen. So we're gonna jump right into it. It says it's fucked up on my end, so I'm just gonna, if it's cool for y'all, then it's good. Anyway, Floyd, he says this whole thing is canceled. People acting all crazy. Like, this is how I know Floyd. I don't know what it is about. I haven't figured it out. But whatever it is about Floyd particularly, Floyd be having grown-ass men in their feelings, like, extensively. I already said this, but it was on the last stream that got canceled. People said Floyd was cherry-picking. Now they're saying he's ducking. Tension, right? They were saying that they didn't want to see this fight and this was bullshit, but then when the fight gets canceled, they're angry. Do you see how this makes no sense, people? Listen, they said they hated the fight. A lot of these dudes, this is why I call them shape shifters, because they are completely shifting and changing their shape. How can that even be? How could this be? How can it be that guys and girls or whatever said they hated the fight, then the fight gets canceled? You should be like, yay. You know, they said it was a circus and this was ruining Floyd's legacy. Then he cancels the shit and motherfuckers is mad. It doesn't even make sense, people. Why niggas look mad? Y'all supposed to be happy or free. Y'all niggas look like y'all want me to stay in jail. Poke buster. Like, it's like the hate is racial. It's something, because that don't even make sense, bro. It's like you hated the idea of the fight, him fighting a kickboxer, but then you're angry and it gets canceled. You know, it reminds me of the dumbasses that come to my channel. Your channel sucks. And then, okay, it sucks. You talking shit. You talking crazy. So then my shooters clap you or I clap you. And then they come back 18 times. How? That clearly doesn't add up. It sucks so bad that I can't take no for an answer. And I'm going to keep coming back. Your screen was not moving and is lagging on our end. There's no problems. The video is lagging. Is anyone having issues with the screen? We still got people saying that the video's lagging. I have no idea what the problem could be. See, some people are saying no lag. Some people hey, it's a channel member. I can't just ignore him. He's the one saying something. So I'm trying to make it a smooth experience for everybody. My shit is perfect. Hey, if the people who are having issues with the stream, if anybody, leave and come right back. Because it might somehow, I don't know, just phones and stuff they do that. You know, like where you leave and come back and refresh it, and then you might have no problem. I'll refresh my screen. There might be a brief pause. Yo, we gotta smash the like button, get the likes back. The other stream, that was actually my fault because I was trying to rush something was closing down and it fried everything. Smash the like button if you guys could. I'm trying to get this stream situated so it's enjoyable for everybody, but the chat screen is lagging. I don't know. See, listen, YouTube has had, like, they're doing a lot of, I could tell they're doing stuff to the algorithm because I'm noticing stupid shit. If you're a YouTuber and then you publish videos like me, you can always tell when YouTube starts doing shit because things start getting all fucked up. Like, I just seen the stream that got ended. That should be the top video because it's the newest video, but it had it buried behind 2 other videos instead of highlighting it as the top video. So if people come to my page, then it might show up like that for them, so they don't see the live because they have 2 other published videos on top of it. Just stupid shit like that. You know, YouTube been tripping lately. These dudes always try to go tit for tat. That's why y'all keep saying, what about call-ins? A call-in ain't gonna save these dudes. Either you know what you're talking about or you don't. What is a call-in gonna do? So they can play games? You know, prank calls, something stupid, you know? Either you know the subject matter or you don't. Yeah, YouTube been tripping a lot lately with little shit. But anyway, I'm just gonna, we have to just try to work through it because I mean the whole stream is going, that's not gonna be an enjoyable if we're just like an AA meeting complaining. But Floyd canceled the fight. It is what it is. But the funny thing is, half of these motherfuckers said they didn't even want to see the fight, and it was a cherry pick, and it ruined Floyd's legacy. But then the next day or a couple days later, they're mad that it got canceled. Which one is it? These things don't make sense to me. And anytime people don't operate from a space of using their head and using logic, then it always shows. Because shit like that makes absolutely no sense. You said the fight was a circus. And then the circus gets canceled. And then you're mad the circus got canceled. And saying it's a cherry pick. What? Where do they come up with these fans? And see, like, I keep saying this, like, it's one thing, whether we like it or not, Mayweather, Pacquiao, Cotto, they all have resumes. They have that regardless. You know, they have a resume regardless of what they decide to do at this point in their career. Like, the funny thing is, a lot of these motherfuckers be fake. Miguel Cotto didn't fight nobody special after Sergio Martinez. Or actually, when was the Canelo fight? Was that after? Yeah, that was after. After Canelo. He didn't fight nobody. He took 2 years off, came back and fought Kamagai, and then he came back and fought Saddam Ali and lost. Right? But since Cotto doesn't have as many radical people that dislike him, people sweep that under the rug. Cotto could have easily fought Jermell Charlo, but didn't. Jermell Charlo even said, I will fight you. I'm down to fight you. Cotto could have easily fought Jared Hurd. He could have easily fought, I think a good fight would have been Edislandi Lara. That's perfectly reasonable. That's an interesting fight to me. Cotto versus Lara at 54. But Miguel Cotto didn't. He's a legend. That's how he chose to go out. It is what it is. You know, Pacquiao is one of the most, like, he's a good fighter, but if you look through his losses, and I don't even like talking about this because there's always radical people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they always try to debate you, and they get stomped on each and every time. You know what I'm saying? But Pacquiao fought a lot of people who were under some type of move up, move down, weight stipulation, catch weight, Shit like that. Or just somebody totally that nobody wanted to see him fight. Anybody want to disprove that, then please step up in the hot seat. You'll get chopped up real quick. The fans probably would like that. We haven't had a hot seat in a minute. If anyone wants to argue that the second half of Pacquiao's career, he didn't fight a lot of young, hungry lions and or he fought people under weight stipulations. Fuck you, Mayweather. Okay, I'm not Mayweather, but that's what's up. Ego, that sounds like Mayweather. Then step up in the hot seat. Argue for Pacquiao. I mean, see, motherfuckers keep saying shit because it's therapeutic. You notice how he's saying that sounds like Mayweather, LOL. The other dude said fuck Mayweather, but they're not stepping up in the hot seat with no argument. Anybody could do that. That's like throwing a rock at someone's window and then running away. I mean, that's cool. You threw a rock at my shit and then left. You know, that's Billy Joe Saunders throwing a chicken and running. He ain't gonna fight Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. Throw a chicken and run and brag about it. Like, that's where I'm from, that's not, you don't get cool points like that. You know what I'm saying? They keep, you could say all that little kitty, oh, that sounds like Mayweather. Fuck Floyd. That's cool. But you still not trying to argue in this hot seat. So as long as we have that understanding, I'm good. Now, if you want, because I don't want to put no one in the hot seat, but if you want to argue this point with me, because I've thought about this for years and I've already argued with people. So, you know, it has to lead up to something. So if you disagree with that, step up. I give y'all the opportunity. There's nothing to be afraid of if you know what the fuck you're talking about. Because nothing, if you roast me and you say more sensical things, then you don't get booted and I look stupid. It's very fair. And the fans decide your fate. So I don't understand why people would even feel fear. Mayweather paid Maidana over $1 million so he won't fight with certain gloves, always picking where and how they fight him. But he still fought Maidana twice. Pacquiao didn't fight nobody like no Maidana. Okay, who's the last guy like Maidana that had Maidana's resume and fought like him, bigger in power that Pacquiao fought? So had Maidana type of resume, had the momentum, like when Maidana was coming off a Broner victory, probably the best one of his career. Diciembre, please let me know. See, because you speaking off of emotion, I'm speaking off fact. You can't win this. You can't win this. I tried to tell you. Jay Howard wants some? Oh, hell no. Okay. Jay Howard, you in the hot seat. He said, so when Floyd fought Mayweather, that wasn't a slight. So what was Maidana's resume? So Maidana don't have a good resume? Hold on. Okay, Pacquiao fought Marquez. I'll get to you in a second, Diciembre. Pacquiao got knocked the fuck out when he fought Marquez last. So sit there in your own filth. You, Jay Howard, you in the hot seat. You said Maidana don't have a good resume. That's what you're trying to tell me. Yeah, we got some action now. It's only a matter of time. Free smoke. Now he's backing out the blocks. He said, I didn't say that. But he said, so what was Maidana's resume? ? So isn't that pretty much implying, if you don't know, you're basically sounding like you're questioning it. So what, basically like, so what was Maidana's resume? How do you not know Maidana's resume? But you're a boxing fan? How you don't know his resume? See how they be backing off the blocks? See, it's typing is one thing, but having to prove it, that's something totally different. That's what separates the men from the boys. When you have to explain what you're talking about. Hey, wait, don't give him the answers. Jay Howard already got the L. No, y'all not supposed to give no answer because I don't need the help. I got this one. No, it's a straightforward question, not based hyper. Get him out, bro. Get him out of here, bro. You backing off the block. It's a straightforward question, not hyperbole. Damn, I can't even say this shit right now. Really? These dudes back off the block every time it gets real. Now, Diciembre, you said Pacquiao, Maidana's not in the same realm of Pacquiao. Who cares? Nobody was even talking about that. When's the last time Pacquiao fought someone like Maidana? Resume, coming off good momentum type wins, like when Floyd fought Maidana. Now you're in the hot seat. I gotta get one of y'all. So, Diciembre, let me know that. When is the last time Pacquiao fought a guy that was like Maidana and had momentum? You know, bigger, stronger. We'll see what he has to say. I'm telling you guys, saying all that stuff off emotion, this is where it gets you. And I'll prove it. See how long it's taking all of a sudden? So the last time Pacquiao fought someone like Maidana was De La Hoya. And De La Hoya started Golden Boy. What? Do you know how long ago the De La Hoya fight was? That was like early 2000s or mid 2000s or some shit. You can't be serious. So you basically disagree with me, but then you brought De La Hoya up? Somebody fact check the actual date. What month, what year was that? And Oscar had already went up to higher weights, like 54, and fought Bernard Hopkins, got stopped. That was his last fight. You sound horrible, bro. Bigger, stronger, you made me think back. See, then you're proving my point. You got to think back all the way to fucking 2008. Get him out of here, bro. This ain't no real hot seat. Get him out of here. You just proved my point. If you have to go back to 2008, then that proves what I was saying. And you acted like you wanted to step up. Marquez was a lightweight. And he knocked Pacquiao out. Floyd beat Maidana twice. Get him out of here, bro. I guess you're gone till December. You'll be gone till December. Get him out of here. Once again, step up at your own risk. You notice how I said the question and they never answered the question I actually said? I said, who was the last young, hungry lion that Pacquiao fought? He talking about Juan Manuel Marquez, who was like 40 when he knocked Pacquiao out. And Oscar De La Hoya, I think, is older than Pacquiao too, I'm pretty sure. So, how is that a young, hungry lion? Those are good fighters, but that's not a young, hungry lion. So it really doesn't even answer the question. I was saving that as ammunition for later if he got past the initial part. I said a young, hungry lion. You know, like a young, hungry lion, bigger, power, has some good momentum. Like even Victor Ortiz. Y'all say whatever y'all want about Victor Ortiz now. Floyd, when he fought Victor Ortiz, he had beat Berto. He had moved up. He was a big size for a welterweight, carried power at the welterweight. And this was several quits before, this was like before he started having hella losses and quits and shit. He only had to quit with Maidana. And that was years before. And he has, pretty good names on his resume. Like he had Berto, he had fought Maidana, and he fought Lamont Peterson, shit like that. Bradley and Algieri, two non-punchers. Precisely. And Algieri was coming off of a Pacquiao. Oh, actually, Algieri was coming off of Ruslan Provodnikov. where I thought Ruslan won that fight. I gotta watch it again, but Algieri's eye was fucked, you know. But you know, Pacquiao decided to fight him coming off Ruslan fight where he couldn't even see because his eye looked like crazy, like Anthony Yigit's eye and shit. He was the original Yigit when Algieri's eye looked like that because he fucking fought Ruslan, hard hitting ass. And then Bradley was he was the man at 140, but he had to move up to 147, where he had only fought, I think, one time. He fought Luis Carlos Abregu at 47, and then he moved back down to 140. And he had been, that's where he established his real work. But then when he fought Pacquiao, he had to move back up to 47. So really, it was his second fight at welterweight, and it wasn't even it wasn't like he fought Luis Carlos Abregu and then immediately fought. He dropped back down to 140 for several fights, Casamayor and all this shit, and then he fought Pacquiao. See, this is all up here in the noggin, And then Marquez wasn't. I don't think Marquez is younger than Pacquiao, but either way, he stretched Pacquiao, so he's not really a young hungry lion. He's a older lion that knocked Pacquiao the fuck out. I felt bad for Pat. Like, I didn't know if Pat, I was like, damn. Because on pay-per-view, you don't really see the main event get stretched like that. Pacquiao might hold that record. Pacquiao might hold that record for the last main event pay-per-view person that got stretched like that. Who else? Terrence Crawford, Victor Postol, nobody got knocked out like that. Ward Kovalev, Kovalev got knocked out the second one, but it wasn't like eyes closed knockout. Who's the last person? Pacquiao might hold that record. Who else has been stretched like that on pay-per-view? Shit, Wilder might stretch. See, we said it at the same time. I love Ego's Army. Me and Roderick said, I think Tyson Fury about to. We just said, listen, I give props to Tyson Fury. I like Tyson Fury. A message to the weightlifter. I'll fight you at 25 stone. You shit house. You nothing but a dosser. I like Tyson Fury, but that Wilder power is like nasty. Hey, listen. You know what the great thing about some of these upcoming Showtime fights are? If the underdog, the person who's perceived as the underdog wins, they are immediately in the conversation, like really legendary, like we will remember this moment. Listen, if Tyson Fury beats Wilder, he cements himself. Klitschko and Wilder, when Klitschko hadn't lost in a decade, if Broner beats Pacquiao, he's going to be right back and cement himself. If Mikey Garcia beats Errol Spence, he's going to cement his legacy just off of those fights. That's what I like about those Showtime fights is the underdog all have a chance. They really do. I think I'm picking Wilder, I'm picking Pacquiao, and I'm picking Spence. That's who I think would win, but I'm not sleeping on the opponents. I know the opponents all have a chance. They all do. They really do. Tyson's hard to hit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just selling the fight. He be doing all that. Doing all that moving and shit. And he's tall. He can frustrate you. But the thing is, Wilder's athletic, underrated jab. Wilder's fucking jab is underrated. Wilder would... listen. This is how I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't really watch boxing. You guys care more about emotion. That's what you watch. You watch emotion, And some of y'all watch like fucking race wars when people fight. You just rooting for somebody because they look like you, sound like you, come from the same area, shit like that. But this is how I know when it comes to Wilder that some of y'all don't pay attention. Because not everyone, a lot of y'all just say the same windmill Wilder bullshit. But if you notice, if he fought like that versus Stavern in the first fight, and if he fought like that versus Luis King Kong Ortiz, I'm pretty sure he would be knocked out. I really think that. He would probably be knocked out. Because those are guys at those times when he fought them where you can't really play around. So if you think about it, he was having some issue with Luis Ortiz closing distance because Luis Ortiz is a southpaw with power. And he was like, he had a but he wasn't playing around in there. Spilka and these other motherfuckers, he might play around. Gerald Miller or somebody that he thinks, you know, he's a level above. He did not play with Stavern in the first fight. He hurt Stavern in the first round, I think. Stavern tackled him. He was mopping Stavern with some hard-ass rights. Stavern was like trying to wrap him up, and then he got tackled. Stavern was really knocked. I'm not going to say he was knocked out, but that should have been a knockdown. But then he tackled Wilder because he was like really buckled. What happened in the second fight could have possibly happened in the first fight with Stavern if he didn't get tackled. Smart play by Stavern. Very smart, because he got buckled. I think it was the first round. Maybe it was the second. I don't know. But he got buckled, and that should have been a knockdown. But he did a veteran move, and he just created a diversion and created confusion by tackling Wilder. Wilder got tackled, and then before you know it, the round was over. That's smart, because he was hurt, and you buy yourself time. And now, by the time everything gets situated, the bell rings. Very smart play by Stavern. It was the first round. That's what I'm saying. So the first fight could have possibly looked like the second fight, but he didn't get. He was trying. Wilder's a good finisher. Wilder had a broken hand in that fight. I didn't know that. Oh, I might have known that. He was slinging them thing. Wilder was trying to destroy Stavern, and he was buckled. It's a smart play. It's like spitting out your mouthpiece. You buy some time by doing that. You like say somebody's like and dumping on your body, and you getting fucked up. You got to slow that pace. If you can't jab or create space, spit out your mouthpiece or some shit. So the ref is like, hold up, time. Give yourself that breather. These are like little veteran tricks. And Stavern tackling him was one. Wilder's an awesome finish. There's no one that survived except for Stavern the first fight, and he survived by, tackling him. Castillo Corrales, yeah, he did spit his mouthpiece out. Smart. Listen, you gotta. It's a fight, Like Mike Tyson said, so what? It's a fight. We're gonna fight anyway. What's the matter? What's the matter? I don't care. If you have a problem, change the station. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm telling you, Wilder don't fight like what people be like, these bozos that just be saying shit. Like Wilder, look at his jab versus Chris Arreola, versus Luis Ortiz and Stavern the second fight, especially. Ego, your Mike Tyson impressions stay on point. I'm not a textbook fighter. I fight to win. Totally to win. I don't jab right there. Totally to win. It's to win. That's how Mike Tyson would say it. Stavern could have died from that first fight. Man, Wilder was trying to just watch that first round again. He had Stavern hurt, and Stavern he hit him with that Clay Matthews. He hit him with that Clay Matthews and tackled his ass. Smart, bought him time, and he was able to go the distance. But you see, when you get hit with someone like has that type of power like Wilder, you see he couldn't buy the time in the second fight because Wilder was just, coming. That motherfucker is unstable. Yeah, it is what it is. Wilder, like, who does that? That motherfucker was just in the middle of this. Like this is a horror movie or something. When you look down the hallway and there's nothing there, and then you turn back around and Michael Myers is just, hey, Wilder is really tripping. I was at that fight live and I started dying. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Because obviously I didn't know. It looked like it was a knockout was near, but the motherfucker was like just standing there. Hey, he was tripping. He was really about to turn Super Saiyan. He was powering up, huh? Hey, he was tripping. I would probably be scared if I was Stavern in that situation, just because that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't put his hands up and like, you know, like try to cut. That motherfucker just like nothing you can do can hurt me type of shit. Like he was in the zone. Then he started doing like Willie Beeman moves and shit. He said, motherfucker was Wilder on ice. My name is Willie Beeman. Who got the ladies? I got them screaming. And all the fans, I got them screaming. Think you can defeat me? Yo, dreaming. That motherfucker hit him with that Willie Beeman sidestep. He did. Hey, he was real life tripping out here. He thought he was a Dragon Ball Z character. Wilder said he really out here. Smash the like button. Y'all lazy. Smash the like button. Hey, YouTube's been tripping. Like I said, I could tell when they do shit with the algorithm. The likes been fucked up. All types of shit. Listen, when y'all come to my shit, just hit the like button. We working. See, the boy is tripping. This dude Wilder is a fool. Hold on, I pulled it up for y'all. Why? Look at him. Look at the boy. I said the boy got his own money. He's not tripping. Look at where his hands are. Stavern got his hands up. And Wilder just... Look at how he's staring at him. This dude thought he was Majin Buu. Someone said Thanos. I'm done. That motherfucker... Don't ever... Like, you the fucking Predator or something. Fucking Predator ass stats. Want some candy? Motherfucker just... Like he a mannequin or something. Just... That motherfucker, he was a predator. Yeah, what the fuck are you? What are you? Get to the chopper. Arnold be doing too much in the movies. Dylan, you son of a bitch. Like, don't ever have that buff of a handshake. Predator, I've watched a lot of movies, and there is no handshake in cinematic history that was fucking buffer than the, like, I'm not even gonna say pause. It was just the buffest handshake ever. Like, they both had polos and baby oil on. Arnold's bicep was like ripping through, and Carl Weathers. Like, don't ever shake somebody's hand like that. I'll slap the shit out of one of my boys. He shake my shit like that. Shake my hand like that. Hey, Dylan. Hey, you son of a bitch. Like, why y'all flexing in midair and shit? You and Apollo Creed tripping. I see why Drago killed him. Because y'all doing the most. Yeah, Dylan. Arnold was like, you are not in Mr. Olympia anymore. Motherfucker was still flexing the gun show. That was so unnecessary. That's why I like the 80s, because it's just everything goes. Like, kill somebody and say some one-liner, some stupid shit. Like, you could have just killed him, but you had to say something smart. Like, that motherfucker Arnold in Commando, he hit the dude, kicked him or some shit through the pipe, and steams came out. And he's like, yeah. What is the dude's name from Predator, from Commando? Benedict. He's like, Benedict, let off some steam. You kicked the man through a pipe, and you told him to let off some steam. I give it to you, Arnold. That was kind of tight. I want to kill some. Let me stop. I want to catch a body like Wilder and say some stupid shit like that. They even had Denzel. Denzel got a one-liner in Ricochet. Bennett, that's what it was. Bennett, he's like, yeah, Bennett, yeah. Well, let off some steam, Bennett. Bennett. They had. Oh my gosh. They had dope name like John. What was his name? John Maverick or some shit. What the fuck was Commando's name? I like that. How the 80s movies, they got like John McClane and shit. John Matrix. Oh my god. Hell yeah. John Matrix. That's a clean ass name. I eat green berets for breakfast. Hell yeah. Bill Duke. Bill Duke should have been like, you know you done fucked up. You hit me through a wall in an apartment. You know you done fucked up. I love the 80s movies. Action Jackson, hey, you tripping. He jumped over a taxi. Like, motherfucker, you look 225 and you jumping over taxis, doing flips and shit. Vanity was so fine. Black folk always got named like Reggie or Lamar. Yeah, or die hella quick in the movie. Like Scream 2. Omar Epps died in the first, like, 3 minutes of the movie. He's like, man, you want some popcorn? I'm gonna use the bathroom. He gets some popcorn. Motherfucker heard noise and got stabbed in the ear and shit. Like, damn, he get, you know what it says, starring somebody? Like, he's still getting stabbed in the credits. Or they had to work. They always give, Black Channel. Why do black people have the worst death in movies? They always like die in the you know what I'm saying? Like the director, he couldn't wait to kill the black character off. The director, oh my god. Like it's like always like the hella extra. Like Predator. Like the Native American dude, he died, but nobody watched it. You know, we couldn't really see it. You just see, I think you seen his body later or some shit, but we didn't get to watch how he died. Fucking Carl Weathers, he died and he's bucking, shooting, and his arm get blown off and the gun's still shooting. He's like, blows his whole shit off and he's still like shooting. Like, bro, why he got Bill Duke's whole noodle just blew up in Predator. You see? Like, what? So Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, Drago killed the fuck out of him. He came out to James Brown and all this shit, died immediately. James Brown front row watching the guy he just came out with get killed. Then in Predator, his whole arm gets blown off and he's still trying to shoot. What you shooting for? You already missed, motherfucker. You trying to shoot the Predator after you already blew your shit off? Wipe yourself off. You dead. Hell nah. Motherfucker still trying to aim and shit. Like, how you trying to aim? He blew your whole shit off. I'll be hot if I hit him too after, like the arm on the ground hit him, like after it's already, fuck no. Anyway, they need to put Mayweather in a movie, a scary movie. Y'all motherfuckers would pay extra to see his character get killed off. Y'all, Mayweather's in it, in Saw. Jigsaw be like, Floyd, I want to play a game. You spent your life making money. Now, the game. Shout out to Dale McCree, $5 super chat. You're a funny guy, Sully. That's why I'm going to kill you last. Oh my God, that's Commando. That's Commando. Remember, Arnold was a fool in the 80s. Hey, I know Arnold was fucking wild hoes. Arnold was funny. He said, when I when I work out, I'm getting the sensation of coming. So I'm coming day and night. And night. That motherfucker was tripping in that puppet iron. He's like, he said when he works out, it feels like he's like, you know, hitting that shit it. Yeah, so I go to the gym and I come home. Like the sensation of coming day and night. He was tripping. Hey, Arnold, remember in Commando, he was like, please do not disturb my friend. He's dead tired. Like, that was out of pocket. Can't be true. What can't be true? I don't get that. I know them all, 72, baby. I don't know what. I'm trying to understand the conversation. Yo, smash the like button. Smash the like button. We just vibing out real quick. I would rate Parker as B class. Listen, Parker could, like, I think Parker could have maybe developed more and then probably been better. But as of right then, like when he fought Joshua for his belt, even when he fought for the title, I don't know if he was like quite there. Look at it like this. Eddie Hearn always talks about how Joseph Parker, oh, we unified with Parker. Yeah, but he was like the guy who's considered the easy. Okay, look at here. Oh my God, I just thought, y'all want to hear this? Smash the like button. I just thought of a point. All right. Y'all want to hear this? Oh, I'm about to drop that ether. I just thought of something. Almost thought you would come with the ether. If y'all want to hear, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I just thought of a good ass point. Listen, if y'all want to hear, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? And get these likes up, man. We got to get these likes up, y'all. What y'all doing out here? Listen. Name... Hold on, we got to do this super chat. Dale McCree, I was born in 1972, so all I know is 80s and 90s movies. The best generation of movies. Actually, this is how I know they had like classics. You know, the technology might not have been there, but this is how they know, because they keep remaking everything. If you got so many new ideas, why are you remaking everything? You know, Halloween and shit that was already made. Why don't you come up with your own new serial killer from this generation? You know, they remaking Chucky. I ain't trying to watch. I know it's not going to be as good as the original Chucky's. Because the whole concept with Chucky was, the part of what made him scary was the time. You know, this was before cell phones and shit. Like, I just bought this new iPad and shit. What the fuck is Chucky going to do to me? Like, you know, you could, you know what I'm saying? You could get on WhatsApp and shit and dial some shit on an iPad. Like, it's not, I wouldn't be, you know, back in the day, you was just trapped. There was, you know, people didn't have cell phones and shit. So it was just a whole different experience. What the fuck Chucky gonna do now? This day and age. I'll beat the fuck out of Chucky. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how they're gonna make it scary, because I think part of what made the original Child's Play scary was the time. And they also at the time had dolls like Teddy Ruxpin that would talk, and My Buddy and all these other dolls. Kids don't have dolls. You know what I'm saying? That they bring everywhere. Kids have iPads and fucking condoms or whatever the fuck kid. I don't know. I don't have kids. Whatever kids have nowadays. They don't even. Halloween was the other day. Nobody rang the doorbell. People don't even go trick or treating. We used to go trick or treating. Child's Play was funny as hell. You know, John, shouldn't leave things lying around. Your own personal mojo, Doc. Hey, give me that. Sure, how you want it? Broken leg? Listen, I that scene was dope in Chucky. But who the fuck is gonna be a voodoo priestess and have a voodoo doll of themselves? Like, I don't understand that. Like, see, I think too much. Why would you make a voodoo doll of yourself? Like, when would you ever need that? Do you get what I'm saying? To the point where it gets in Chucky's possession and he start fucking you up with it. You know, John, you shouldn't leave your things hanging around. Your own personal mojo, Doc. Like, why would you have a voodoo doll of yourself? I don't even. Ake dui dembala yakuze estas gone quadimor. Give me the. Yeah, he was tripping. Anyway, name in the heavyweight division the weakest champion. Name 2 weakest champions in the last 5-6 years in the heavyweight division. Real champions, like with major title, not like versions of. I'm talking about the real belt, not like regular WBA or some shit like that. The real super WBA, WBC. Who are the weakest champions? Charles Martin. Who else in the last 6 years? So it's going to test your knowledge to see how many people you know. Charles Martin. Okay, a bunch of people say. Anybody else? I said name 2. Bermain Stavern. So you rate Joseph Parker over Stavern? I don't think I rate Stavern over Joseph Parker. I in terms of what they've accomplished, I rate Stavern over what's the name? Over Parker. So there you have it. Like, well, at least on my list. I don't know about y'all. Some of y'all did say Stavern. But Joseph Parker and Charles Martin, those are the 2 guys. John Ruiz, he's not in the last 6 years though. But anyway, Joseph Parker and Charles Martin, those are two of the guys that Joshua fought. Do you get what I'm saying? Lucas Brown didn't have like a major title, I don't think. I think he had like a version of it. See, Martin and Parker, that's what I think. So you got to look at it. That's exactly who Joshua fought. I definitely think Stavern beating Chris Arreola as the challenger and then beating him. He broke his nose in the first fight and had him bloody as fuck on HBO. Then they had a rematch on ESPN and he knocked him out. So I definitely rate Stavern over, over Parker. Because Parker, when he fought Andy Ruiz for the title, Andy Ruiz is solid, but that's a similar type of matchup, and he arguably lost that fight. It was a split decision victory. Some people thought. So that's who Joshua fought. That's factually, he fought Charles Martin and Joseph Parker. So Joshua, to me, he still hasn't fought. Like, you could say whatever, but he fought cool names, but he ain't fought no, like, the kill, like a guy with crazy momentum, crazy power. Even Dillian White is a good fighter. But at the time, Dillian White hadn't fought nobody. He hadn't. Who did Dillian White fight at the time he fought Joshua? Because he fought Joshua before Joshua was a champion. So neither one of them had really fought anybody. BTK, but you're not saying that. You said Stavern is a 40-year-old with a rare blood condition. Okay, so Joseph Parker is a 20-something-year-old and he doesn't have any really significant wins. Tack him. So what are you talking about? We're just comparing. We're comparing and contrasting the different champions. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, I still have yet to see that. You'll see. I have yet to see Joshua versus somebody that I like. I haven't seen Joshua except for Klitschko. I give him a Klitschko, but even that he was coming off a loss. I didn't even make a fight prediction. I don't think. Actually, I did. I did pick Joshua. I picked Joshua in this. I did a 7 reasons and picked Joshua. That's what I'm saying. I have not seen a person that I thought would beat Joshua face Joshua or thought could beat him. Wilder, I thought Luis Ortiz could definitely beat him. I picked Wilder to win, but I was not sleeping on Luis Ortiz. And then when he fought Bermane Stiverne, I thought that was a more of a dangerous fight than what it was. He actually passed with flying colors, but I thought Stiverne. People were saying that. Go look at the old videos. They were saying Stiverne was going to knock Wilder out. I remember. I had a channel. No heavyweight beats Joshua. Based on what, though? If that's the case, then why didn't he fight? Why fight Povetkin? Why not just go straight to the... If no one can beat him, why not go straight to the top of the totem pole and fight the only guy with the belt? Then if you do that, then you the man. That's all fans want. See, this is the same thing with Charlo Triple G shit. Same exact ass thing. Oh, Triple G destroys Charlo. The fans will say some shit like that. But if you believe that, why are you not pushing for the fight? Why are you not putting your foot down saying, I'm not supporting anything unless Triple G fights Charlo, like the WBC ordered? They don't want to do that. Listen, if you guys believe so firmly what you're saying in the comment section, fine. It's boxing. We can all have different opinions. But my thing is this, and you can't say I'm wrong because there's nothing to be wrong about. Let's see it. There is no wrong in let's see it. If you think that Joshua can't be beat, like you just said, then let's see it. Let's see him. There is no reason to be talking about fighting Kubrat Pulev or fighting Dillian White Chisora winner, rematch winner, if you could beat anybody in the division. Why? Why are we talking about those fights? Makes no sense. Why would we talk about that? No one is wrong, but based on skill, I think Joshua wins again, my opinion. That's cool, but my thing is I don't want to hear a bunch of random opinions because it's probably 50-50. A lot of people think Joshua wins. People like myself, I think Wilder would win. Listen, I told you guys from the beginning, I think if Wilder beat Luis Ortiz, he will beat Joshua. Not that they fight exactly alike, but Luis Ortiz is a southpaw, and he's very technical. And I would say he's more technical than Joshua, and he doesn't have stamina issues, and he's a southpaw, which creates issue for a lot of ortho fighters. So with that alone, if Wilder could get past that, and I think Luis Ortiz is better on his toes. Joshua comes forward. Joshua, he uses his feet to get in position to throw. He's not like, I never seen him get on his toes and just be like floating with it and like, moving like, using the ring and shit. When you ever seen some Muhammad Ali type of like, floating? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've never seen Josh. He's damn near too big. You know what I'm saying? You see Joshua come forward, like he is not out here like with the twinkle toes. Yup. Okay. Yup. Oh, okay. When have you ever seen him? Like, this is why people don't really appreciate boxing. Some people. Like, one thing I noticed what Floyd does, Floyd is so calm in that ring is when, let me get to the super chat. Hold on, because I don't want to forget it. Shout out to Dale McCree, $10 super chat. Better yet, why are you paying to see AJ fight bums? Hey, you tripping. Don't that make you a fan of a sucker? Wow, Dale going off on y'all. Listen, when somebody's giving Floyd issue, he's very subtle about it. But I always see him incorporate his legs. It's like he's like, okay, you caught me with some good shit, and then he'll get on his toes to kind of reset and like, you know, re-strategize and like, okay, Bob, you know, he doesn't like overreact. See, I love Shane Mosley, but one of the things that hurt Shane Mosley to me is he's too animated. When Mayweather was hitting him and stinging him with shots, like, Bob, he's just like, he looks discouraged. You know, Floyd doesn't do it. Floyd is just like more of a poker face. You know, he's just more of a poker face. But I always see Floyd, like, he uses his leg, like, McDonough start catching him, and he'd be like, oh, shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. And then it's like I can see Floyd thinking, and he always uses his legs to I never see Joshua use his legs in that type of manner, you know, where he's like, you know, like almost that jogging in place type of look. I never see Joshua use his legs in that manner. He just kind of comes forward. If you come forward on Deontay Wilder, that right hand, I don't see how his arms is too long. So, you know, it's a good fight still, because it could be a fight like if they traded or something, Joshua's going to have the sharper shots if they trade on the inside. But Wilder has a very good underrated jab. So I don't think Wilder's going to be trying to get on the inside like that. And that long range, to me, Wilder's faster than Joshua. Joshua's just kind of clunky. And that Wilder puts everything into his swing, you know, that. So, I mean, he could get caught with something short, but Joshua gonna have to be real confident. Another thing is, like, Joshua, I don't know where his confidence is. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, for example, Dominic Breazeale was talking hella shit to him, and he got Brody with Dominic Breazeale. He was like, "You're not gonna do nothing to me." Like, he said something like that. Like, you ain't gonna, I don't know, you're just a big mouth, like most you Americans. He was talking shit, talking that cash shit. But you letting Tyson Fury talk crazy about you. A message to the weightlifter. You know, he's a big stiff dummy, and you know he out here talking crazy. You know, Wilder calling you a coward in each interview. Dillian White saying crazy shit about Ma Dukes and, you know, running up on you when you at your belts and trying to upstage you, calling you apple juice, and, you know, and he's like trying to play like peacekeeper or whatever. But then why'd you get Brody with Dominic Breazeale? I don't understand that. Dominic Breazeale, like, okay, no offense to Breazeale, but out of all of them, Dominic Breazeale, he means the least to your legacy. Do you get what I'm saying? Out of Fury, Wilder, and Gerald Miller and shit like that, you know? Because I think they've all probably looked better than where he had looked at that point when Joshua fought him. So, yeah, I don't know. To me, that's weird. That's weird when that's the guy, out of all the guys who have said stuff about you, that's the guy you choose to try to check. The guy who seems like pretty chill, and it kind of really seemed out of character for Dominic Breazeale. You know, because he seemed like kind of like a family man, does his boxing thing, and then, you know, and keep it pushing. He's like, yeah, you don't have a problem. You got some trouble. Like, it didn't even seem like him. Gerald Miller, I know, dude. This is what he does. You know, he's like, oh, I'm gonna knock the English muffin out him. You know, that's how he acts. He's from Brooklyn. He wild. You know, Wilder, same thing. You know, Eddie Hearns, Anthony Joshua. So it's just like, why are you comfortable checking or, you know, getting Brody back with Dominic Breazeale? But then when Wilder's calling you all types of names, saying you scared and you a coward and didn't want to let me in the ring, coward, like doing all that, you just, that's when you turn the other cheek. Just that, I don't understand that personally, me personally. Because if you saved your energy to show that side of you, seems like you would do it to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, he's a wooden top, big stiff dummy, not even good enough to be my sparring partner, a wooden top and a big stiff idiot. Like, Tyson Fury just be saying, running off at the mouth, just saying hella shit. You're charging 20 quid a pop for this weak shit. You know, he just going in on you. And those, like I said, they're more, to me, they're more on your level. Like, I understand not responding. Like for me, like, let's say some people diss me on YouTube. That's cool. You got 500 subs, 800 subs, something like that. What am I respond to? What's the point? You know, that just takes away from what I'm doing. You know, it'd have to be somebody bigger than me or, you know, equivalent. So I'm not going to, that's like, I don't know. I can't even think of an example. Like someone, I don't know. I've just seen situations like this in like school. Who's Zamora? That was horrible. Someone said bronze ain't better than gold. Oddly Harrison has a gold medal and Wilder knocked him out in 1 round. Try again. You sound stupid. These dudes be saying stupid shit. So Oddly Harrison got a gold medal and he got knocked out. That don't mean nothing. Floyd Mayweather got a bronze medal and he beat De La Hoya. He got a gold medal. What you talking about? You don't know shit about boxing. Know your role, like The Rock said. You know, stick to table tennis or whatever the fuck you watch. This is for the big boys. I could think of several examples where someone had a higher medal. Canelo has no fucking medal, and Triple G got a silver medal. Canelo had silver teeth, you know, because he probably couldn't afford a proper dentist and shit in Mexico. You know, the shit would be crazy with no health care. You know, and Triple G out here with a silver medal getting walked down. What does that mean? You know, nobody give a fuck about the medal. Canelo was like, I was born ready. He didn't give a fuck about no medal. Nobody, they trying to hit you with that medal, them knuckles. You talking about some medals. Medals is cool. You know, Mikey Garcia don't have a medal. He can possibly knock out Lomachenko or Tank Davis. I think they can hurt Lomachenko. Lomachenko got 2 gold medals. You know, I'm not undermining somebody's amateur pedigree. That gets you to the next level, but you got to talk. You talking with the big dogs. You trying to romp with the big dog. Roo. You got to talk some real boxing. Motherfuckers talking about some medal. Ain't nobody care about no medal when you in the ring. Like, hey, I don't have a medal. You have a medal. Like, nobody care about that. Nobody's thinking about that when someone punches is flying. Who's thinking about that? When the bell rings and it's just you under the bright lights, who's just like, oh, this guy has damn, he hit me like a silver medalist. Who would do that? God damn. These are gold medalist punches. Fuck out of here. These are gold medalist punches. These dudes be saying whatever, bro. Roy Jones was robbed, though. In Seoul, Korea, he got robbed. So he should have had a... See, and that's the other thing. People get robbed, you know? So you might not have medal. Like, that's what I'm saying. Shakur Stevenson got a silver medal and he been beating people's ass. You know, nobody care about that. The guy, he just fought. I was just at his last fight. He fought the dude who had way more experience than him. And Shakur beat his ass in 1 round. Was hitting him with that shit. Oh, wow. Fans' perspective bodied y'all. He said Salido, he rapped Loma or raped. I don't know what that's supposed to say. Oli Gray, the 4th, $2 super chat, silver teeth. Bro had me dead, LOL. Them kids with them silver teeth be bad as fuck. This kid kicked me in my shin. He had them silver teeth. I remember there's another dude we know. We used to bully him, though. His name was John. We were like, John the leprechaun. That motherfucker probably a shooter now. And I'm not talking about my chat room. But that was different. You can't bully people now. He was cool, but we used to call him that. John the leprechaun. Motherfucker watching the video. Fuck you, ego. He's probably slaving and shit. Fuck you. I'm back to terrorize you. You should have never called me John the leprechaun. Oh, you motherfucker. Look at, take your glasses off. Show us your bug eyes. Y'all funny. And Salido got knocked the fuck out in his pro debut. And he beat Lomachenko. What y'all talking about? Y'all don't know shit about boxing. It's cool. Leave it to your boy. It's your boy. I'm going to help y'all. Anyway, thank you for the channel memberships, the super chats. Y'all been holding it down, making me not feel as bad going to the Apple store, spending a little money. You know what I'm saying? We got a new stuff coming on the channel. I just want y'all to know. I'm going to be working. It's about to get cracking. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about the channel. Bellew versus Usyk. Bravo. Good fight. It's on DAZN or Sky Sports, depending on where you live. Check it out. If you have DAZN, cop that. See, I support good boxing, no matter who's having it. Hey, y'all want to know a secret about Chocolatito? I haven't reported about this, so I don't know, because I know a lot of people turn to me, you know, for the news. All right. You want to hear a Chocolatito secret? Psst, psst, psst. Y'all want to hear a secret? I haven't heard no one talking about this. Y'all want to hear a secret? If y'all want to hear a secret, can I get a hell yeah? And I need y'all to smash the like button if y'all want to hear a secret. I want to tell y'all something. Exclusive. Psst, psst, psst. Exclusive. AJ haters ego. Do you think Wilder will win? Listen, we got to get off of that. You don't have to be a hater just to think someone's going to win. That's not it. All right, HBO has one more show, and Chocolatito is going to be on it. Why did HBO, they're putting Cecilia Brækhus as the main event and putting Chocolatito on the co-feature? Wow. They're doing the last show in December, and Chocolatito is not even the main event. HBO is really, like, they've made some of the weirdest decisions. HBO didn't have women on their network. They had never televised a female fight until Triple G versus Vanes Martirosyan. So they've been around for 44 years or whatever, and they had never televised. Like, I'm not talking about a main event. I'm talking about a single female fight. And then now you're putting Chocolatito on the co-feature, and Cecilia Brækhus is the main event. So shout out to her, you know. Shout out to Norway. Cecilia Brækhus is so fine. But she's a good fighter too. Shout out to her. But it's like now it's like they feel bad or something. Like now we're gonna try to make a female main event. Like, bro, HBO, they just make some weird decisions. Like, why didn't y'all do that before? Like, why y'all wait till the last show and like, fuck it, we gonna what these bitches want from a nigga? Like, you just randomly do it. That's just weird. But this is how they be playing. See, this is what I'm talking about with the shapeshifters. Chocolatito, he's a fun fighter to watch. But I told you guys, he was not pound for pound number one. He hadn't earned that to me, right? You have people making videos and dejecting what I said and saying I didn't know shit. I was a Chocolatito hater, even though I put people up on Chocolatito before HBO. I have videos on my channel, like where I was talking about Chocolatito before. Talking about Chocolatito before HBO. And then it's like HBO got a hold of him, and then they started like doing extra. Like they started doing the fool. And, you know, like trying to sell it. Like, listen, if someone's good, you don't have to oversell it. Like, Andre Ward, to me, is a good fighter. I know him personally. He reps the same area as me. You know, I look up to Andre Ward. But guess what? He does his own duty in the ring. I don't have to ever oversell Andre Ward. People know what he is. They know what he's about. They know he about that action boss. They know he has skills. They know he won the Super Six. They know he ain't avoiding no smoke. You see? So somebody that, you know, that I look up to in the sports from my area, I don't ever have to. Andre Ward does the talking for me. I don't have to do anything. You know, I tell you guys little insight like, oh, Ward told me this, or I've watched him train and it was inspiring. I tell you shit like that, but I don't have to oversell it. One of the reasons that HBO, in my opinion, went downhill for their boxing is because they started force feeding the public different fighters. Triple G, Lomachenko when he was on the network. Look, receipts. May 14th, 2015, before, right around. To pay attention. I'm telling you, if you watch my channel, there's people like Kell Brook. I picked him to beat Sean Porter, and I was telling people about Kell Brook. And look at the date. Good fighter. People are like, no, he's fighting bums and stuff like that. Terrence Crawford. I'm not talking about after Terrence Crawford beat Gamboa and became champion. And so that was right around the time Mayweather fought Pacquiao. That's how long ago that was, May 2015. And I was telling people, there was nobody even talking about Chocolatito. Because Floyd, they weren't definitely putting him as number one because Floyd was still fighting and he was still fighting Pacquiao. So all that shit came after. Boxing Ego first look. I told you about Chocolatito. Check for him. I said he could even be top 10, like towards the back of the pound for pound list, right? But this is what they do. And then they try to flip it and like make it like I hate these fighters. Same thing with Triple G. I told people about Triple G. I told them to check for him. The dude got power. You know, he was interesting. And he was blah, blah, blah. So if you really fuck with the channel, then you already know this. And I really don't have to prove anything. But the thing is, it's the internet. Some people didn't even know I had a channel back then, you know, because I don't have the same amount of subscribers that I had in 2015. So it was lesser known. So they may not have seen the old videos. That's why I have to always do like Roy Jones. Yeah, I must have forgot that I'm tight with D. Like, I still got receipts. At any time I am ready. I am boxing. I breathe this. I talk this. I got receipts. You know, I think Chocolatito's good, but HBO, like I said, they started force feeding and like overselling it, you know. Instead, like, it gets to a point where it's like, damn, you saying all that, let's see, like, you know, let's wait, let some time go by and make sure what you're saying is on point. No, trust me. No, I'm not doing that. You know, same thing with Lomachenko. He's 28, 29, and he don't have a Canelo resume. Canelo's 28, 29. Does anyone feel Lomachenko has a better resume than Canelo? Who fought better people? Lomachenko or Canelo? Please let me know. Does anybody think Lomachenko has a better resume than Canelo? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? We're comparing 50 plus fights to 14 or whatever Loma has, 12 or whatever. What? Canelo's out. He fought Hall of Famers like Shane Mosley. Nicholas Walters, we don't know if he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Where the fuck is Nicholas Walters? You see what I'm saying? Like, Shane Mosley, you know, he was still heard about after Canelo fight, and clearly before when Canelo was a pup, when he wasn't even probably fighting, Shane Mosley was a factor. Where's Nicholas Walters ever been since that? Like, I literally have never seen Nicholas Walters ever again. All these fights I covered, I don't know if he's signed. I don't know if he's, you know, making music on SoundCloud. I have not seen or heard of Nicholas Walters. Yeah, he fought solid fighters. That's cool. But where's Nicholas Walters? Where's Nicholas Walters? I have not even seen him since. And I'm telling you, top promotions, when they have a guy that they're trying to build, they make sure that things suit their fighter more so than it does other people. That was clearly the case with Nicholas Walters. Nicholas Walters, they have people check in on him. He signed the top rank. He had a draw with Jason Sosa, which really wasn't a draw. They starved him out. He was supposed to fight Lomachenko in the summer. They couldn't agree. They would not give him more money. The fight fell apart, and Loma ended up fighting whoever, Jason Sosa or somebody himself. And then, they didn't give him no fights. He was not active. So he had a year plus layoff. They have people that know, like PR people, like, damn. Because I did an Ego Weight Watcher video. Nicholas Walters ballooned up in that year off, right? And then they came back to the drawing table, offered Nicholas Walters less money, and he took it out of probably desperation. That's why he was so willing to quit when the going got tough in the fight. And he just disappeared after that. You don't think none of that was by design. So Lomachenko's stupid active. And Nicholas Walters, so Nicholas Walters and Lomachenko were negotiating for a summer fight. It fell apart. Lomachenko got to fight somebody, but Nicholas Walters got nothing. So then when they fought in November, Walters had been out for like a year, and he was coming off a draw to Jason Sosa. Linares and Gary Russell were his best fights, but Gary Russell hadn't really beat anybody of note at that point. We've later found out that Gary Russell is, the real deal because he beat Joseph Jojo Diaz recently. He beat Johnny Gonzalez by stoppage. He beat Oscar Escandón. But that all came after the Lomachenko fight. So... Like Teddy Atlas says, a true champion works through adversity. Yeah, but I mean, you can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, there's a structure. If you're trying to preserve or build upon something, then you want whatever your investment is to have the best leverage. Period. Okay, why haven't they made Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia? Because that would be a huge risk. That'd be like Eddie Hearn making Joshua Wilder right now. It's the same thing. Same exact thing. Why did they make Mikey Garcia? So before the Errol Spence fight was announced, why didn't Bob Arum say, you know what, we got to get Mikey on the phone. Loma needs to fight Mikey right now. There's because the Errol Spence talks lasted months. So why didn't Arum try to intercept like he did with who was it? No, he's not working with Joseph. I can't think of it right now. But why didn't he try to intercept? And say, we got to get Mikey before he moves up to 47. Because if he moves up to 47, the Loma. Okay, first of all, you got to look at it like this. The Mikey versus Loma fight, unless he beats Errol Spence, is ruined. Even if he beats him, it's still kind of ruined to me. Do y'all want to know why? I'm supposed to be getting off. Y'all want to know why? If y'all want to know why, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'll tell you why it's ruined to me. The Lomachenko. Even if he wins versus Errol Spence, I'm going to tell you why. We got to get the likes up. We should easily be over 150. Smash the like button. If you're new, you liking the conversation, smash the like button. All right, so this is why it's ruined. Because he has to vacate or whatever his belt to Richard Comey versus somebody else. So if Mikey Garcia fought Lomachenko in December, but we know Lomachenko injured or whatever they're going to say. But how can you fight? See, this proves my point. Pedraza is a champion. Mikey is a champion. So how can you fight one champion coming off an injury, but not another champion coming off an injury? Because you don't believe that other guy has it to beat you. But Mikey is the real deal, so you want to be at 100% health. But if you really like, that's like me saying, oh, I'll fight Jeff Horn coming off an injury, but I ain't fighting Errol Spence coming off no injury. That don't make sense. If you're willing to come off an injury and fight a champion, then you're willing to fight a champion, unless you rate another champion higher, which is clearly the case. They know Mikey is all business, you know, and he's power and he's big, so they don't want to come off an injury, a shoulder surgery and injury, and fight. But they're willing to fight Jose Pedraza. You know why? Because he has losses. Like I think he might have more than one loss, but he definitely lost to Tank Davis and got stopped. And he's new to this division, so they don't mind fighting him. It's clear. You know, but anyway, Mikey has to vacate his title. See, Lomachenko beating Pedraza, he'll be a 2-belt holder. This is a lot of people don't know that. Lomachenko, this is his first time having more than one belt in the division if he beats Pedraza. He's never unified. Mikey has 2 belts. See, this is what I'm talking about. People don't know shit about boxing. This is why I have Mikey rated higher than Lomachenko on the pound for pound list. Let's talk about it. See, y'all get me worked up. Cause a lot of y'all don't know shit about boxing. Y'all just go off of what other people tell you. How do you guys have Lomachenko over Mikey Garcia? Both good fighters. That's cool if you have them both on the pound for pound list. But what has Lomachenko done in less fights where you rate him over fucking Mikey Garcia? What are you talking about? Please explain this. Mikey has conquered more divisions. Mikey has held more than one belt at a time. He currently, or up until recently, he had a 140 belt. He had a fucking WBC lightweight belt. And then he had the IBF belt pretty much simultaneously. Why? So what are you rating Lomachenko unless it's a projection off what you think he can do? Please let me hear it. I'm about to fry somebody because a lot of y'all just go off of what other people say. This is why I have Mikey rated over Lomachenko. People saying Loma's number 1 and all that. How? Based on what? Lomachenko is a white boy. Lomachenko is a white boy who fights on his toes. That's why. I don't care. It don't matter. He could be a green boy. He could be a star boy. Somebody please let me know how you have Lomachenko. I want to hear it. And if it's too stupid, I'm putting you in the hot seat. Enlighten me. How is Lomachenko above on your pound? Not using Bob Arum's talking points, using your own thought process. And once again, Mikey is actually taking the riskier fight in his next fight. He's about to move up to fight the boogeyman at 47. And Lomachenko is fighting a guy who just got knocked out in 2016, January 2016, by Gervonta Tank Davis and Jose Pedraza, who just beat Ray Beltran, a guy Crawford beat years ago. So I just want to know what is it based? I'm not mad. I'm not hate. I just want to know people's logic. What is his what is the logic? How can you have Loma over Mikey? Mikey has more fights. You know, they both have been knocked down before. Lanata's knocked down Loma, and Roman Martinez knocked down Mikey. Then they both finished those fights by stoppage. What is it rated off of? It doesn't make sense. Mikey has more. Mikey beat guys. First of all, Mikey beat Orlando Salido, knocked him down 4 times, and Orlando Salido was roughhousing and broke his fucking nose, so it ended weird. But Mikey, that was his step up, and he destroyed Salido. And Salido started coming on kind of cool in the late rounds, but then he got too wild and broke the man's nose. Fair game. Mikey knocked him down 4 times, and it looks like it was doomsday. Salido beat Lomachenko. Oh, it was his second fight. That's his team chose that. I didn't tell him to fight Salido in his second pro fight, you know, and it was also a step up for Mikey. So they have mutual opponents, and Mikey got to him sooner. Roman Martinez knocked down Mikey, but then Mikey got back up and stopped him. And then Lomachenko moved up in weight and stopped him later. But if you know what happened in between, Salido fought on the Mayweather-Maidana card on pay-per-view. Salido fought against Rocky Martinez, and Salido, in my opinion, beat Rocky Martinez in the rematch. So Rocky Martinez really shouldn't have even been a champion, right? So what are we basing this off of? Salido beat Lomachenko, but he got destroyed by Mikey. They both beat Rocky Martinez, but Mikey did it first. Mikey has conquered more weight classes. Mikey has more fights. Mikey has unified and carried more than one belt at a time. Lomachenko hasn't. What are we basing this off? It doesn't make sense. You see how nobody's answering? People just let me talk to myself. No, not one answer. Not one person is answering like, hey, it's because Loma fought this guy. Because a lot of you guys don't know. You know, even if you want to dispute it, you can't think of anything. And like I said, Mikey is the one taking the more difficult fight. Like, Mikey could still have business at 35 or 40, and he's going to 47 to fight Errol Spence. That's way more of a risk than fighting Jose Pedraza, who got stopped 2 years ago. Stop it. That's why I personally would have rather seen Lomachenko versus Mikey first, because if Loma beat Pedraza, then he has 2 belts, and Mikey would have had 2 belts, and then they could collide, you know. And then if Mikey won, then fight Errol Spence. But boxing politics, it didn't work like that. So fuck it. Ego, you can drop the mic right now, homie. They ain't got shit to say, because they can't say. See, this is what I'm saying. People always tell me I'm hating or like I'm biased, but they can't prove it wrong. So that's how you know who's winning. I'm saying nothing but fact. I'm not saying anything personal about either guy. So if you can't handle that, then that's your problem. I'm telling you my thoughts based on facts. That's all factual. Everything I just said was factual. From Rocky Martinez knocking down Mikey and Mikey beating him first to, you know, Nicholas Walters being on a long layoff and coming off a draw. That is all fact. I dare somebody to come and tell me one fact that I just said in the last 5 minutes that was not factually accurate. Okay. Then we ain't got nothing to talk about. It's that simple. You got to know your game, killer. You know, you got to know this game. I know boxing. You know, I cover most of these guys. I study this shit. You know, I'm not a pro fighter. I'm not, you know, I'm not saying I'm Mike Tyson or nothing stupid, but I do value the game. You know, the game has afforded me a lot of opportunities. I do appreciate it. I hope, you know, when it's all said and done, I can leave my mark on the game. I think I already have, but, you know, we still going to sit in there, stay humble, and do more work. But, you know, people always, oh, you're full of shit, man. But then they don't tell you what you said that was a false. Bottom line is Mikey's done more. He has more fights, done more. Lomachenko's good. He's solid. You know, he beat Rigondeaux. I mean, Mikey would have beat Rigondeaux probably. You know, he's too big. So, and you actually probably would have beat Rigondeaux worse, because Rigondeaux's face didn't even look bad when he fought Lomachenko. So that was kind of, that whole setup seemed weird. You know, the way how he just no-mossed it. But hey, you know, credit to Loma. He did his thing. Mikey would have knocked Loma out. I mean, knocked Rigondeaux out based off of, in my opinion, based off size. Look, we got another chicken shit. Craig Dorsey. He says, you suck, no explanation. That's it? That's the best you got? I suck, but you didn't tell me what I said that was wrong. And I suck, but you watching me. What does that make you? Craig Dorsey. I can't lose to a motherfucker named no Craig Dorsey. You sound like you play for the Cowboys or some shit. Get your dumb ass up out of here. Like, welcome to Jerry's World. Introducing number 14, Craig Dorsey of the Dallas Cowboys. See how it's no explanation? It's just you suck. That's how you know when you killing. That's how you know when you slaughtering. They don't even have nothing to say. So I'll take that all day. You know, What wouldn't sit as well is if I was getting destroyed. They were like, you suck, you lied about this, you're wrong about that. Then I'd be like, oh shit, you know. But you're ugly. A man calling me ugly, I'll take that. You suck. Your beard sucks. Your beard's weird and all that. I'll take that all day. Anyway, I'm out. That's my time. Smash the like button. Thank you guys for the new channel members. We got a couple in this stream. Listen, we're going to keep going till we see more and more green. That army green is the place to be. I'm going to turn it up. I'm motivated. I got my thinking caps on. I still got regular stuff on the channel. If you don't, you know, you can't swing it or whatever, we still got the free content. A lot of you guys reached out to me and said you like the Boxing Ego quick hits. Is that cool for everybody? You want some more long videos? Let me know. You know, I'm always up for it. What the fans want. You know, I'm the people's champ. I'm the people's champ. Okay. The shooters is clapping tonight. Hey, listen. YouTube is currently tripping. Like I said, I can always tell when they're changing and tweaking the algorithm. Hitman 808, who wanna clap him? We got the real hitmen, and they coming for you. Oh my gosh. Rockabye, baby. Listen. We just got a lot of stuff coming. But I can always tell when YouTube is changing the algorithm because certain things don't start working the same. Like, you know, if you're a YouTuber, you can probably tell because you're always on the site, always on the platform, constantly on it and shit. If y'all come to my shit, smash the like button. You know, regular video, not just the live streams, regular videos too. Take the couple of seconds to smash the like button because I'm noticing all kinds of crazy shit. Now, I'm not going to say too much on this video, but if you appreciate what's happening and you want to keep the ball rolling more and more, smash that. Shows YouTube the engagement, you know, and it gets us to the next level. Shout out to everybody. A mosquito dogging y'all. Floyd versus Regis Prograis. I have no interest in that fight. But Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis, that's a good fight. Well, why would I want to see Regis Prograis versus, like, what? You're dope. I like Regis, but I'm just saying that's a weird combination. You're dope, Ego. Keep doing your thing. Much respect. Shout out to you. Shout out to the real boxing fans. You know, Tony Bellew versus Alexander Usyk. I did a Fight Club video. Drop your predictions. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Check that out. Wilder Fury coming. We just working, people. Salute. Peace out, y'all.